windshield wipers break every year or two. You go to the auto shop and then you get it, you put it on, the plastic falls off, and then you got to go get another one. He's like, Secret Service vehicles or whatever, those things last 100 years. There's no reason that you can't make a bunch of this different stuff in a way that it lasts, but they choose not to. So if you want to find something when you really need it, like surviving, that's reliable, look at what our armed forces, brothers and sisters, use. What do they use in wartime? And you'll learn so much about just something basic. There's a can opener that they use, and that is a standard issue in the military. You got to sit there and push it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's like a P80 or something like that.
Yeah. And it just won't break on you. It's just skill. You got to learn how to get the leverage right. Yep. But once you know how to do it, you basically are like, okay, we're good to go here. My dollar can opener is not going to, even if it's not electric, is not going to, fail me because I got this.
Yeah. So something just as basic as that, just having some more, primitive things, just having some maybe cast iron ware. So whether you have like a Dutch oven or cast iron pot, something that you could use not only in the oven, but if you had to, it could be used in an open flame. So, I mean, something like a Dutch oven, you could use it for, baking, whether you're making like pancakes or you're cooking in it, but there's multiple practical applications for that. And typically it's not expensive. If you take care of it and you follow the instructions, it'll, last forever.
You have to season it with oil, use chainmail to scrub it.
Yeah, but even something like, we have a couple of them. The kids initially thought it was like kind of hokey, but you have like the egg beater that's a manual crank, but it's like, if you're, depending on, even just, baking, you might not want to get out all the equipment for the mixer. So you got the standard, cranking egg
Old
beater.
Faithful.
Yeah. So just basic things like that are, excuse me. Just like an apple peeler, things like that. Just things that you can use that, excuse me, don't require technology. So just, not only just in terms of like physical food, but just having like, spatulas and things like that you could use if you needed to cook, or a wooden spoon or things like that you could use, whether you're cooking outside or, cooking in an alternative scenario. So things like that you don't maybe think of
absolutely
in terms of food. And then another topic here that we've touched on briefly, I guess, is defense or protection. So, sometimes can be a hot topic, but I think it's something that in the breakdown of society, that's something you have to be mindful of as fathers and protectors of our family. We have to, we're called by God to actually, not only protect our own livelihood in terms of our lives, but protect our wives and our kids. Obviously it's, you're not going out there and being a vigilante if something happens, but God forbid somebody breaks into your house or is trying to, accost your wife or your kids. You need to step up and be prepared to defend yourself and your family. Obviously you don't, if you're able to say subdue an attacker, obviously, you want to get them to the authorities or, obviously not go beyond that. But I mean, if you're in a scenario where it's, life or death, the catechism actually calls us to actually defend ourselves, even if it comes up to taking someone else's life. Obviously, that would be more of a defensive nature.